Howdy friends, welcome back to a new episode of Road to Rank 1. Today we will start off against GongFuBanDa over here on Glittering Ashes. And as the map is Glittering Ashes, my opponent is a Protoss player. I'm in a good mood. Our second pylon is going to be built somewhere randomly on the map. And we hope our opponent doesn't find it. And we'll take it from there. I'm not so sure yet how I want to follow up yet. I just know that my first pylon has to be on the map. That is that's all I'm going to be doing. Maybe a Stargate, maybe a Robo. I'm kind of feeling a proxy Robo, honestly. I'm curious what GongFuBanDa would play against a proxy Robo. He sounds like the type of guy that just gets out 6 Stalkers, moves across the map, and then tries to base trade you or something like that. You know, he's kind of a wild player. Could also just go for a blind Stargate. There is a decent amount of options that he does have, of course. Curious what he's gonna do. Yeah, I'm feeling the Robo in a big way here, honestly. I really am feeling it in a big way. So this probe is going to the ramp right now. Whoop. That's going to allow me to get my second gateway. And we want to immediately start getting at least a little bit of gas. I wonder if my opponent's also going to scout, or if this is like a, a non-scouting party. If I don't meet him in the middle of the map, I think I'll get the pylon at home. And I'm just going to look for his probe. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah. So basically what just happened is he is proxying something. I wanted to proxy something, but I realized before he did that he is proxying something. Or he realized before... I realized that he is proxying... I realized that he is proxying something before he realized that I am proxying something. There we go. That was the sentence I was going for initially. It took a little while to get out there. Okay, it's fine. If the sentence doesn't flow well, you can take your time. That's what I did as well right now. I want a warp gate research right now. We're going to scout a lot. We actually get a lot of big info here. If we can deny his entry into my main base... Oh my god, Kevin, we get the full info. We get the full freaking info over here. If we can deny him entry to our main base, like live, as he knows it, it's actually over. That's so good for me. So good for me right now. We'll start a Stalker. We'll have to cancel it. But I'm starting it anyway, because I'm an idiot. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, as Jim Carrey once said. In, was that God Almighty? That was a funny movie. I remember watching that. Oh. I want a second Stalker out here as well. We're going to send these two into my opponent's main base. We have a lot of workers, by the way, right now. I just want to really bring your guys' attention to that. Like, the amount of workers here is really key. He's going to... This guy's in. This just... You're joking. He left all of his Stalkers at home? That's really not okay, is it? I think this is actually the worst case scenario for me. I actually believe this to be the worst case scenario. So we play a Robo. Am I just supposed to play one base against this, or what? I'm not so sure, actually. What they... Didn't even know this was a build order, huh? So he's proxying somewhere. We just need to figure out where. Do we play Void Ray? He gets a sentry, so he wants to jump into a main base as well. Like he's committing to the plot here. Wait, what? So he's okay. I'm at a loss here, my friends. Let's see if he has anything here, anything on the sides. I don't actually know what's going on. I'll admit it immediately. I'm at a complete loss right now. Like, actually at a complete loss. Okay, there's no gateways over here. You can hear the sirens in the back. Coming to get you, GongFu! I'm not quite sure if you guys could hear that, but there was like police car. I have my window open because it's quite warm today. And as I'm not an American, I don't own an AC. It's one of the things that we don't do correct in Europe. Whenever I go to America, everyone has AC. But then back in Europe, no one has AC and everyone complains about the heat 24/7. Actual facts. Okay, we get this. Now, the fact... Oh, what you doing? I feel like he's going to blink into my main base at some point. I'm not going to be ready for it. I'm absolutely not going to be ready for it. Just going to chill in the corner here. Yeah, the fact that I build a lot of probes, I think I said that as well, no? I said I'm gonna build a lot of probes. And I built a lot of probes. That was good. That was a good decision out of me. And now I don't like patting myself on the back too much, although I do seem to do it rather often. I think that was, you know, if I'm going to win this game, that might be one of those things that allowed me to win the game. Because it just allows to have such a good eco currently. Such a solid and powerful eco. Where is his army? I want to go kill pylons on the map. If I know where his army is, this is allowed. I don't know exactly where his army is. But maybe I know a little bit where his army is. If I please show me that you have stalkers at home. Okay, there's some at home. Yeah. I'm down with this. You know what? I like this. I said what I said. We're going to skip the blink and all that annoying crap as well. Ooh, he already is getting this base. I got a free worker over there, buddy. You ain't getting that one back. Not in a million years. Whoop! 2 more gateways. Kind of want to clear this thing as well, no? I feel like he almost tricked me here. Okay, this is too risky, I think. I'm gonna get one more observer. Yeah, this move out's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. I should not be doing stuff like that. It's actually a little bit silly as well to play like that. I think like there's no need. I don't think I'm actually behind. I think I might even have a timing here. If I cut some workers, I add 2 gateways. I needed a third or fourth gas a little bit quicker. So we cut a little bit on the workers. Not too much though. One more chrono boost on this. Okay, I'm not super happy with my position. We're actually gonna go kill that thing though. We're actually going to go kill that thing. That pylon over there. I'm going to require a prism as well in order to assist me in my push out. He's like, wait, this guy is an actual idiot. That's what he should be thinking at least, because I am kind of... This is a risky move. I didn't have full vision on the right side. It's kind of... It really is kind of risky. I do not like playing like this. Well, I do like playing like this, but I would not enjoy playing against it whatsoever. Okay, he's taking extra gases. He has a pylon there. Surely that's not the way. He cannot be seriously attacking me right now, right? I'm about to attack you, buddy. Okay, he starts his +2 as well right now. Oh, he actually went home or what? What a weird setup here. What a weird game. I think both of us were very afraid of the other person and ended up playing way safer than we probably ever should have. Both of us. Just like both of us playing like little losers. That's the way I like it. So I always play like a little loser, and now at least my opponent also did it. That's a net positive in my book. I feel like this is a winning move. This also feels like a winning move for me. Yeah, I think we're still winning. Come on. We micro more. You go back here. Come on, go fight. You go over here. Come on, keep fighting, boys. I love that I have my my oracle, so actually dealing a lot of damage as well. So even if I don't straight up win here, I think I will win eventually. I hope he blinks forward. Don't think he's gonna blink forward though. Does not seem like that type of guy. Oh, micro, baby, micro. This one's actually gonna go back home. Like, he's not contributing anything in the fight anymore because he's just about to die. So there's no real reason for me to keep him there. This is one of the things that I think Protoss players for too long have not been doing correctly. So We're just going to get a couple of... Oh, he has no more workers left. Oh, there. I'll kill a couple of workers here. It's going to be a single worker kill. So the only way I currently can lose is if he magically gets out 4 disruptors before my next push. Or if he hits me with DTs while I'm not ready for it. Or if he has a fort base behind this that is already fully saturated. That also would be a very cool way of losing. I'm actually getting blink. Because, like I said, the only way that I'm losing this is if something really weird happens. So I move over there. I need to figure out what this is, actually. Okay, well, you guys can come out. This guy needs to heal. Do I have a battery somewhere? Oh, far in the back here. Please tell me you don't have a fort base. Please tell me you don't have a fort base. Okay, I'm actually kind of, you know, surprised, impressed. Sometimes these emotions are very close to one another. I'm both here. So I'm hitting both of the emotions currently. I'm also considering actually playing Phoenixes here. So rather than anything... Okay, this one is, by the way, going in here. We'll start killing workers. I don't think it's going to be super useful in the fight. We're winning this fight now. He needs to super battery up right about now. He's doing that. But this Void Ray is still going pretty ham. It's good for me, at least. He's warping his Zealots to deal with it. That doesn't work. Zealots don't shoot up. Maybe I should tell him about that. I feel like I'm max specs over here, man. The way that I'm playing. Okay, I want to cancel this actually. I'm going to get some disruptors myself. So these guys are going to stay over here. I mean, I'm mining a lot of money. Stacy's mom has got it going on. If he gets disruptors, I think I should have gone into the Stargates. But maybe I first go into this and then into the Stargates. Just gotta make sure he's not getting anything weird out of this. I don't think he can get +3, by the way. Well, I am getting +3. I'd be surprised if he has +3. I'd also be impressed. Surprised and impressed at the same time. I think that would be the second time this game, no? Yeah, he doesn't have it. I have it. Should we go? I think we should go. Don't quite get the engagement I want though, huh? Okay, that's one down. Now I'm moving in position. This is a position I really like. Come on. Go through. Move through, boys. Zealots need to start moving through. Yeah, there we go. Beauty, 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 beauty. So we clear this Immortal. Then we go back, at least for a little bit. And we fight outside of the range of that thing again. He is completely dead at this point. He just needs to realize this one's going back home. I mean, there's no reason for that thing to stay with this fight. Up, this base is dead. GG. Very solid win. Very, very nice. 85 workers. We had complete control of this game. He was getting his Robo Bay. I think I should have not been afraid to engage into a disruptor war here. I think that is my main issue. Is I wanted so bad to win in a non-mirrored way. Because in Disruptor War, sometimes you can lose. But I'm super confident in Disruptor War, so there's no reason for me whatsoever to be afraid. So I don't quite understand why I tried dodging that. It almost made the game harder, if I wasn't so far ahead. Like getting the Stargate and the Fleet Beacon. If I play like this, I need to first scout that he is getting Disruptors. Because then he needs to increase the Stalker count. Then I can go into Phoenix, I can go into Triple Stargate Carrier from that point on. With like a mothership as well. It's kind of okay, especially because I have such a large Immortal count already. So there are some thoughts here, but the only way I could have lost this game if I go into Carriers and he's sticking with a pure Archon, Zealot, Immortal type of army, because Carriers don't actually perform so well against Archons, especially when there's Guardian Shield there. So I'm not saying I would lose, I'm just saying there was a chance that I could lose. Well, if I just straight up tech into Disruptors, or if I just scout, and I see no disruptors, I just continue getting Archons, it's also fine. So I had a couple of options. I think, at least, you know, in Dutch we have a saying, it's better to turn halfway on your way to being wrong, then, you know, continue on your way to being wrong and finish it. So at least I cancelled my Fleet Beacon and my second Stargate. I think that was good here. We're going to be playing another game, but I think that GongFu will immediately search. And I don't just want, oh, he already has a game. Well, we can start immediately then as well. So I'll see you guys in game number 2. Second game going to be against Mr. Kaas here. Kaas, of course, a very solid player. I think he changed his name back from Kaspax into Kaas. I always like playing against Kaspax. I also like playing against Kaas. That's a very friendly player. It doesn't mean I'm not going to build oracles against him and try to kill as many workers as I can, but it's always nice to state when people are very friendly. He is high up on my list of friendly people. The way I always think of that is when I was initially coming up in the scene, you know, at least for me, I'd never been a great social creature in new groups. So I found it difficult, you know, to get a footing in that when I was younger. And I remember Kaas at some of the first events that I went to was always very nice, no matter who the person was, you know, without... It's easy, I think, for a group of people to become kind of cliquish, you know, that it's difficult to enter. And with Kaas, I never really had that feeling. Like, he just spoke with everyone, no matter if they were 3k MMR or 5k MMR, and a very friendly person. And it's one of the things I always remember, you know. It's, especially if you struggled with something like that back then, in which case I did. It's nice to have Kaas. Kaas is very friendly. Very, very friendly guy. And now both of us still play. And I'm going to destroy him with oracles. I'm not quite sure what my follow-up plan is going to be. But I just know that it's going to be one oracle. I have a couple of follow-ups actually. I feel super comfortable. I'll show you guys a trick, okay? With the oracle into Phoenix. I've been struggling with this for a long time, but I think I understand the playbook now. Sometimes a build order, it doesn't quite click yet, you know, because there are things happening and you don't have a good response for it. And if you don't figure out a good response, it feels like that build that you're playing at that point, although it is probably viable at a high level, is not viable for you because you don't know the thing against something. And even if then other tosses tell you how to play it, it still needs to click in your head in a way, you know? So, yeah, this clicked in my head. I'm going to try to explain it to the best of my ability as well. What kind of clicked in my head? His control is fabulous, no? Okay, well, that's... Oh my god, he owned me. If he gets the kill, that's really good for him. I controlled this like an actual moron, though. If he gets this worker as well? No, he wasn't paying attention. No, he was. He gets full scout, kills 2 workers. Okay, this doesn't feel like a great start for me, honestly. Nonetheless, we're going to continue on with our way. Second pylon? I don't think I care about that. Oh, he's dead. Because he's going to try to jump up right now, thinking that I won't have anything. I'm even going to give him the... Gave him hope for a second. Actually gave him hope for a second. This is not good. I showed my face to him immediately. Still want to get the scout off though. If he opened with Viking first, I'll be forced to recall here. Oh, I think I'm dead. No? Oh, at least we get a scout. So, it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely not very good. This CC is done already. And he's going into 3 Rex right now. I'm just going to cancel this for a sec. Robo. Ah, she. Low count of units, I guess. Low count of phoenixes. Because he's... it depends what he's going to follow this up with. I think we're forced right now. Because our early game is feeling pretty bad. Like, A, he scouted everything, which makes life pretty sucky for me. And B, I lost my Oracle, which is going to truly impede my ability to scout. Okay, wait, that is just not allowed. That is actually an illegal move. What? He doesn't have Marines with this, right? Come here. Come here, buddy. I thought I already started this. I guess I hadn't. I have one more lift in me. Not quite going to get it. Is he actually moving out with this? No shot, right? Oh, he is. I'm in some trouble, am I not? Oh, I'm in some major trouble right now. I think I might just end up dying here. Come on. Crap. He's not here though. Maybe he gave up. He said, Kevin, I know you wanted to stay alive for a little bit longer, so I'm going to allow that to happen. If that's what happened here, I'll say thank you very much, Cas. Do appreciate it, buddy. He saw it. He saw it. He so saw that. Okay, I have Phoenixes though. So he's going to try and go around and catch me. No. I need this one first. I need this. I got you. Almost got that as well. If he was slightly slower, I would have gotten it. Am I starting +1 yet? No, I'm not. Yeah, so we're going into pure carrier camp. I'm sorry, this is not the most fun strategy to watch, but it's a very fun strategy to win with, because you can feel the frustration starting to grow rather quick from your opponents. You know that they're fuming at certain points. You know, it really is. You can feel that. You really can. Okay, right now he should have figured it out. We immediately get a Nexus as well. Oh my god. That's a Ghost Academy. That's not why I said oh my god. I said oh my god because I lost a unit for free for no reason whatsoever. He has a good setup here. Wonder what his follow-up is going to be. Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Don't think you should be pushing out right now. Stacy, can't you see? Oh. He doesn't have anything really here now. Are you here? Do you dare attacking into me? That sounds like I have something prepared for him. Well, in reality, the only thing I have prepared is me about to poop my pants. Which, honestly, I don't think I really need to prepare for that. I can do that without preparation as well. You go over here. I need to figure out where you are with your army, buddy. Okay, there's an observer. Invisible dude over there. Whatever you call them. Hello? I can't recall sending anything there to, you know, to be an annoying, useless prick. But I guess I don't have to recall it for it to happen. I think he might actually try to jump into my main base here. That would be a huge error of judgment, though. Okay, we have extra gas income. What's that? What are you sending over, buddy? I want to kill you. I'm pretending like I can't see him. It's always important to pretend like you don't have full vision. Well, really, you do have full vision. Because then your opponent might try and start scanning for the vision, and life becomes a lot harder. So, I'm going to send one back a little bit. He sees this, he's like, oh, this guy has no clue where my army is. Otherwise, why would he be scouting right now? Well, I know where his army is. I'm just pretending like I don't know. No, I definitely know. Don't think you can actually fight like that, buddy. Do I have my... No, I don't have my my super upgrade yet. I just put every single pylon that ever existed into the same control group as well. And we're maxed out at this point. Yep, this is a win for me. Because, well, he lost all of his anti-air, and I didn't. This was a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of investment into this push for him. We'll get a second one of these. I know he still has one over here. We're going to start setting up here immediately. I thought I had already set that up, honestly. I think we'll get a hit. Oh, we got a hit. Why did I do that? I guess because it doesn't really matter. I think we might be getting him right now. This feels somewhat okay. Fast, fast, fast. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Right now, he's dead. Yep. And you guys are gonna get hit. You guys are gonna get hit. GG. Very solid stuff. Yeah, my early game was so bad I had to do it. And then we end up with a fight where we only lose 9 supply. So, seems like a pretty good call anyway. Get what, 10 points from this? Thank you very much, Mr. Kass. Kick him out of 6.1k MMR. And we're getting closer, inching closer to our own 6.6k, which is truly the only thing that matters. So I rubbed the sleep out of my eye. I only woke up 9 hours ago, so I'm still a little bit sleepy. That's why my hands are also still slow. Once you get older, once you hit 25, let me tell you young ones, once you hit 25, everything just starts going a bit slower. The first 10 hours of the day are basically throwaway hours, where you're just warming up for the rest of the day. Luckily, most people work their regular job there, never truly performing up to par on their real job. But once they get home, that's when the true performance starts. You know, you start watching TV and your Netflix shows. I don't think people still watch TV, actually. TV has actually been taken out. I have many theories about TVs. But I believe that the increasing ratings that we've seen in TV are actually lies by the TV industry to keep their medium relevant. I really hardly know anyone that watches TV. Yeah, I think it's extremely rare. Like maybe every now and again, but I see these viewing numbers. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, honestly, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I watch TV maybe like twice in the past 6 months. I do use the TV, however. Sometimes play Mario Party on the TV. It's a kind of a mediocre game though, Mario Party. It's okay, but there's too much luck involved. And the mini games are also not great. Like, it's not just that the throwing is luck, like the throwing the dice, but like actually the mini games are also luck based, which is weird. Like, at least make the mini games slightly better. I don't quite understand that. Like, they have some fine mini games. There's one where you have to like follow a path and not fall off. I think that type of stuff is fun. That kind of, you know, like actual Mario gameplay mini games. That would be good. But all of these games are just like some type of mediocre lottery. It's not as good. I don't understand why that's the case. I guess because it's a family game and families don't like competition. It always also surprised me that people can get upset while playing Monopoly. It's like, how can you get upset playing Monopoly when you have absolutely no influence on the outcome of the game? It just makes zero sense to me. It's like getting upset that you didn't win the lottery. It's like, how can you get angry about that? But I hear people actually have fights when they play Monopoly. This is incomprehensible to me. Like, actually incomprehensible. If you have a pure luck game, why would you get upset with it? Like, you know beforehand that you're going to have no influence on the game. And then when you don't make it, you still had no influence on the game. It's very stupid. I have once suggested to play some StarCraft, you know, instead of playing regular board games like Monopoly, but no one really was down for that. Also, my girlfriend doesn't want to play the game Clue with me anymore because I get too competitive and I write everything down. I have a very good system to play Clue with. I'm not saying I'm the perfect player, but I'm pretty close to the perfect player because the game is relatively simple. Like, you can just write everything down. You don't even have to memorize it because you get a pen and a notepad. But the way some other people play it frustrates me. They go into every single room, and then if they haven't gotten that information themselves, then for whatever reason it doesn't count to them or something. It's, once again, incomprehensible. Actually incomprehensible. Oh, this is fast, no? No, that's a small map. Maybe it's fine. I want to kill him. Did not get the scout, but he'll probably be able to, you know, without getting the information from walking into the room, he'll still know because of the Adept that this most likely is going to be an Oracle opener or a Phoenix opener, but he didn't know before. Okay, we're gonna check if there's a mine here or not. No, tech lab, so that's about to pop out. Wait, what? Oh, my initial read was correct. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, this was Marine into Factory. Remember when I said this Hellion is a bit fast? And then I started second doubting myself? I shouldn't have done that. So, in any other scenario, like if that... I'll explain this properly after the game. But basically, I should have been able to expect this. The tech lab gave me too much confidence that what I saw was going to be a macro game. Okay, he's transitioning already. I'm curious what he's actually doing right now, though. Oh, I sent all of them over here. It's kind of far now. It's kind of far. Oh my god, I sent too many there. I can spend my energy on this because I'm not going to be lifting anything in the next 10 minutes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Really poor start for me, though. Should have never happened. I completely misread this game. You know that? Completely misread this game. I'm really not proud of that. I think he might be following this up. No. Not with a Raven, right? No. No shot. Okay, so at least we know there's nothing here anymore. Oh, he's going to kill me with his push. I don't think I have much choice but to die. It's not really a choice. It's a forced choice. Maybe I get to decide when I die. Let's cut some workers. Maybe we can... If we can survive the first push, we might be okay, because he has no anti-air whatsoever. So... Oh my god, he's hitting fast. Please don't kill that. Don't kill that. The range! The pure range on that machine. This map, to be fair, is really difficult to play against Terran. So here come the excuses. I should have prepared these earlier. If the first thing I say is, oh, this map is impossible, then you guys will believe it as well after, you know? If once I lose, I then start complaining. But I wasn't really planning on losing, so maybe that's where my mistake was. If I just prepare for losing always, then, you know, I can already start making the excuses a little bit earlier. I really need charge. Like, I need charge so bad. This is the wrong side that he's going to right now. A lot of Terrans do this. I think this is incorrect. I think you should always go in between. Ho ho. This was such a big mistake out of him. I actually cannot believe this. A very big error. Oi, 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 oi. And just like that, we are in a good spot. I was gonna say we win the game, but it's hard. It's a really, really big error to attack from that location. Huge mistake. Every single time Terrans do this, I'm like, but why? This position is okay. No, it's never okay, actually. It's not okay. It's just a bad position. I just don't understand it. I actually just don't understand it. And that's fine. I don't understand a lot of things, but... Okay. So right now, the main thing that we gotta be looking for is a transition into double robo. It's very, very important, actually. And while we do that, we get 2 Archons, and we set up a run by. So when our opponent attacks into it, the problem is this map. This map is so bad. Oh, so bad. Oh, so bad. He's at least attacking the correct angle right now. That's a kill. I think he might be going back home, but he might also not be. So we moved out here. Nah, we win. So we killed too many workers of his right now. Maybe we can actually clear these things. But maybe we can't. Yeah, we can. Hello, kill it! Good lord! Yeah. Now this is still a tricky position. No, it's not actually. Who am I kidding? I'm going to move across the map. I'm gonna win the game. So he just dropped some mules here. No, he didn't. Well, in that case, he has a lot of army actually. Is this enough that we have here? I actually thought we had him. I actually thought we had the game won. Did I make a complete misread? I might not have killed as many workers as I thought I did. But if I had killed as many workers, why would I be attacking into someone? Without any reinforcements nearby. A lot of questions about that last move that I just made. That was not a good call. I thought I could kill that though. I looked at the upgrades and I thought to myself, oh, perhaps 2 of these. Oh, another run by, I think. If he goes up one more time, that would be a massive error of judgment. I think he might be trying to. Huh? Disruptors. Ooh, he's getting a fort. I must not have killed as many workers as I thought I did. What a mistake out of me. I should have been transitioning already, I guess, huh? What an uncharacteristic mistake. Ooh, you guys gotta keep running. You guys can go in. The problem I have right now is not so much this push, although it's also this push. Oh, it's not this push anymore at all. Oh. Okay. Oh! Do you guys ever sometimes have that life just laughs at you? It just laughs at you. Look at this, look at this. Oh, he actually was paying attention. I was gonna say the main problem is going to not be the straight up attack with a drop in the main. But then he took a disruptor shot to the face. Oi, oi, oi. That makes life a little easier. I hope this is +2 attack. It wasn't +2 attack. Our run-bys have been putting in some real work as well, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to shoot from behind these bushes. That will come as a surprise. He's paying attention, he's paying attention. He was paying attention. Very reasonable, no? They still have some mines here or no? Sometimes difficult for me to see. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I'm an old man! I'm not really an old man. Blink. Salads? Yep. Stalkers? Yep. Oh, I'm loving this. Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want. Did I not end up hitting that mine or what? I mean, it's just over. This should have not been in my favor, though. This game was a loss. This map is really difficult, though, so I wouldn't have minded it. I mean, this game is very, very over right now. Oh, also killed one of my own units there. Not entirely what I wanted in life. He really should probably leave at this point. I want to clear that. Hey, the game is really quite over, huh? Yeah. GG. Okay. So I'm saying this was a marine into factory here. And I should have known this if I wasn't bad at the game. Except I didn't believe my instincts. Yep. Okay, so marine into factory. This means that there is 18 seconds, 17, 18 seconds or so of more factory unit time because his factory is faster. It also delays 2 marines by about 15, 16 seconds because your reactor is delayed. You get the factory before the reactor. That's the entire thing. So when I saw the timing of the first Hellion, oh, this is really weird. Okay, this is why I was confused. This adds to the confusion. So a regular timing of a Hellion from this build order would pop at like 250 maybe? 258? Not 250, 258. But, or 256 maybe. But at a regular Hellion timing from a reactor into factory would pop at 312. So I did notice that this Hellion was awfully early. I mean, it's on my side of the map at 326. And I'm like, oh, if he pops at like 312, 313, can he make him, can he go across the map in 14 seconds? I think the answer is no. And now we know the answer is no. It takes him 18 seconds apparently to go from factory to ramp. But I thought maybe it's possible. If I had known, however, that wasn't the case, I would have known that the tech lab on the factory, so if he builds Hellion tech lab, that means that at 340, 345, there cannot be a mine out yet. But first of all, he built stuff from a reactor, which I didn't realize, and also he had a faster factory, which I didn't realize, so there were mines here. All I had to be afraid of, currently, was a cyclone popping in about 6-7 seconds. But it would have allowed me to clear at least some of these workers. So I was completely mistaken about the build. Due to my own incompetence of knowing the timing that it takes a Hellion to move across the map on Curious Minds. And my initial instinct, you can go back into this video, you can see that my initial instinct was good. I was like, hey, that's too fast. I should have stuck with that instinct, but I didn't. As a result, I take a lot of damage. I think the game at this point is actually over. Worker count pretty close. His tech labs are so fast. Like his stim timing is hitting like a truck. But his first fight is extremely bad. And that gets him to lose the game. Then I almost throw it by attacking into him, but I don't throw it in the end, so life is good. Altogether though, another win for me. Here, see, this is... I guess this was his first attack. I really think he should have won there. If he goes in between the bases. Then this was my terrible attack. And then here I hit a disruptor shot. It's worth 1.6k. Alright, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this episode of Road to Rank 1. I think it was an informative one. I think it was fun. These are the most important things in life. information and fun. Edutainment. Alright, thanks for watching and bye bye.